and then
King. Yeah, King. Honestly, looking good on most of those.
I like Femboy's team a lot better. Definitely Hydron top tier point. He has really good fireballs. They're really you can't jump over.
He's so good. I was just watching him, like, the defensive play so good here. And
I
was talking to Femboy about this. He's like, yeah, I'm just just playing the defensive, full defensive lame team, and I'm like,
you know what, KOF, especially this game, kind of feels really defensive lame. Because
sometimes it just be like that.
Well, I mean, timeouts games are very good in this game. Because the idea is that even if you lose the match, you want to time out your opponent so they don't get all the health back. Because health is based on time.
Yeah. I mean, like, that happens in other games too. Like I know SF5 is not perfect when it comes to that kind of thing. Where people go into timeout, people trying to play safe because projectiles are, like, they are a threat in that game. So.
Well, let's see. So I think he's going to play the Hydron really well. Because that approach is really hard, but I think Mr. J is smart enough to just play lane back.
Yeah, I mean, Joe does also have a projectile.
It's really good. It's not really that easy to jump over.
I don't know, but, like, Hydron's projectile just seems really good. Okay, well,
so
I'm quickly figuring out that I was wrong.
So he's definitely gonna try to play more lame than Femboy right now. And see that little, like, cross slash?
Yeah.
I think that's disjointed, because even if you come in with a normal, it seems like you always get hit.
It's sort of like a DP. Like, you just see it's just Psycho Cutter.
And see, this is what it's gonna turn into. Just fireball, and they're gonna want to approach because they're not gonna get anything done with just fireballs alone.
A nice sweep. All right.
I do like how Mr. J is playing with the Joe. He knows his lead. He knows what he can do and how he's going to approach. So he's going to approach with those normals that kind of put him in a bad situation, but you can't really get anything out of it even if you do a long move.
We're so equalizing health right now. Like, both players just finding their own
very good approach, but no conversion. That was a very good fireball. I don't know what Femboy is trying to do with the jumps.
Honestly, I'm not sure why Femboy is not rolling.
Rolling is something, especially after playing Guilty Gear, it's something you really have to get into your head.
Like,
I was doing it. I played a little bit of Guilty Gear, and I was trying to tech. I was trying to roll. I was trying to grab. I was like, I'm not playing KOF. See, that move is really good. You don't, and the hard thing about that move, you don't see it, especially on this kind of map. Seems kind of weird, but I'm gonna call him Sleepy because what is it, Metenkin? Metenkin. His fireball.
Think about Metenkin and
Metenkin and Mentenkin.
Metenkun.
Okay.
Okay.
So Metenkun definitely has really good normals. Has very see that low jab. That was a very good. Just put on some chip damage, especially against Vanessa.
Ooh, nice TP.
Ooh. You can't really put a lot of damage on Vanessa, especially because you're just gonna want to get in, want to put that damage on you. So you just take it slow. You don't have to approach, and I think Femboy's really realizing that right now.
Yeah, and the great thing about Femboy right now is that they played against Blue Sky guys, Vanessa as well. They have experience in this matchup.
Yes, he's definitely, and that's really good. You're playing good people, and you're playing good matchups. I'm pretty sure he could have converted off that overhead into max mode, but I think he should keep the meter.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, I mean, might want that back. Oh, Mr. J.
See, and that's the options you take. Do I spin the meter or do I not? And it kind of proves there's that butterfly effect right there.
Oh, and look at the amount of health they have back.
And you know what? Whatever Mr. J can put on, it's gonna be.
Oh my God, Vanessa!
I think he should. I think he went for heavy. I think that's why he went so far.
Yeah. All I can say is that Vanessa does so much damage. Okay, down to the Robert. Very Shoto-like character. Very similar characters in a lot of ways.
I think they're both going to play it very safe. I think Robert wins in this matchup. I don't think King does enough damage to really take this out, especially on 3 bars. About to be 4 bars. I think he's going to want to approach. I don't think he can survive this fireball game.
Yeah, the one thing is that Mr. J not a lot of meter right now.
And the good thing, he can play lame and then when he needs to approach he can, because King doesn't have a reliable DP. She doesn't have to see. That little cross.
The DP is not that.
It's not that good. It only hits in front of you. It magnets really well, but it does not hit above you.
Cool. Big confirm.
And it's gonna be a DP.
He said 3 bars a meter. Might go for the super after this. Oh,
that's
you're
a kill.
dead.
I think he should have gone for 2 supers, but I think that kills. Nice job,
Yeah,
Femboy.
the level 3. Is it level 3?
So
it's the nice super. It's the cinematic.
Me and what we train, we call the ones where like pauses time. Those are level 2s. Normal supers are level 1s, and then the cinematics are level 3.
Yeah, so it's a cinema. That's a good way to describe it.
And I think. And damage is really good in this game. You get the short, and then you go into fast mode. You can get a lot of damage out. Because you can go just short, super, level 3. That's 50%.
Yeah. Well, both these guys are going to try to get a lot of damage done on these characters, but not much damage done on to that Joe right now, and those EX projectiles being a menace in neutral.
I think Mr. J wants to play this game. He wants to control this game. And I think that's what he lost last time. He wasn't able to be in control.
I mean, just very in control right now.
Yes, very in control. This is a very control-heavy game. You want to get a character down. And then if you get lucky, take 50% off. Build meter. You do not want to... Oh, that's going to give him... Even though it doesn't seem like he's gaining that much HP, it all matters. Ooh,
oh, is that the command grab that takes health?
Yes, it takes health.
And no, it gives you back health?
Yep. Do you see it in the top left?
Oh my god.
And it doesn't seem like a lot, but why does it feel like a lot?
That is a menace.
So Hydron has a lot of good options. I mean, a command grab. He has a reliable DP and a fireball. He's a good point.
Yes, just a really good defensive character.
And then even when you're on your second character, just do the command grab, get some HP back.
You need these kinds of characters in this game, though, because there are so many good offensive characters.
Very true. And it's starting to look out. It's starting to look, which is kind of prevalent in every fighting game, but the character with the most options is going to be a top tier. And the reason why Hydron, I think, is really good is because he doesn't need meter.
Yeah, he really doesn't, especially to keep you out. Like. And he can just block on a lot of these situations. You can see them waiting it out. Nice overhead DP.
Does that hit overhead?
No, I mean, I just think it's a DP. No.
But it looks like an overhead. Anything that goes over the head.
And I don't think it is an actual overhead. Like, I think it is just like a proto DP, not like an actual one. It just doesn't go into the air.
But it's definitely it doesn't it seems disjointed.
Yeah, it's probably disjointed. Very good at beating out approaches from the air.
Right. For the most part.
Down to the rock. Wait.
Yeah, it's 1-3. Or
whoa.
Yeah, 1-3. So I think
Femboy really turning up the heat right now.
Which is good for Femboy because he. Oh, that was so smart.
Yeah,
I think he could have punished more, but I think for the most part.
You really have to be afraid of all of Femboy's characters because you could tell that they have spent time.
Yes, Femboy, because usually, especially in games like Marvel, KOF, Dragon Ball, you always have your weaker character.
Yeah. And
that's but Femboy, I see 5s all across the board. I see very strong characters. And I did not know that eats fireballs. He knows that he can just eat fireballs for days.
I will say this is kind of dangerous because, Robert is a character that with pretty good damage.
I think Femboy's definitely going to play a more defensive game. Ooh, that rolling could have been really bad.
Yeah, that rolling was a little sus. But no, don't laugh at that.
No, it's funny. It's funny. He is fishing for the lights, which is, I think Femboy's going to read that, and yep, he's definitely going to call out his approach.
Okay, nice. He's the projectile. Oh, great approach with dive kick.
I think what Mr. J should do in this situation is definitely, I think he should approach more. You're low on time. You have, yep, see. Oh, and that could have been a kill. That could have been a kill with 4 bars. He could have done the light in the fast mode and done a lot of damage. I was talking to Mr. J just earlier. He is very new to this game like all of us, but it seems like Femboy is just approaching a lot of good just basic fundamentals into this game and not making it too complicated. He's not putting these huge KOF flares that some veterans have. He definitely seems like he's putting his fundamentals in it and just doing normals, doing DPs, doing fireballs when they need to be done.
Yeah.
And see that fireball? So hard to jump over. Use good rolls. Yeah, so they're going to play a little lame.
Sometimes it's just like this.
You know what?
We don't see this a lot of no blocking because we don't play SF5 here, but, sometimes you got to have a little bit of a projectile or nice approach.
That's just part of the game. I mean, KOF, Street Fighter, very similar games.
Yeah. I'd say like the confirms in this game feel a lot more like probably like an older Street Fighter game.
Definitely more
But-
anime,
Yeah.
especially when you cancel from one super to another.
Oh, that specifically? Then yes.
Yes, where you get the screen freezes, you can see max cancel. They definitely.
Ooh, that's a beta TP.
Ooh.
Big combo, not able to get the
Oh.
full punish. But I mean, the damage has been done.
And you know what? The time is running really low. Whoever wins this is not going to get as much health as they want back.
Finally
Very good
finds his
DP.
EP back.
So he'll be around 40%, would you say?
Yeah, I
Femboy?
mean, like.
Okay, so like
not,
35.
Yeah, like, not
But
that much left.
This is more than.
You need to do damage against this character
I
if
think
you
that's-
want your next character to have a good chance.
And as we say that, none of that happened.
Yes, I was going to say, it didn't happen.
But now Vanessa's at 100%. I think in OK meter, I think Mr. J can play this really well. He needs to do these approaches.
Yeah, you
See-
have you find the approach. You have to find the approaches in.
Those teleports are very strong. Oh, but he's going to call it out, and he has every right to call it out.
There he goes for the projectile. Just trying to set neutral. Going to chip them out a little bit. Play. Ooh, nice anti-fireball tool just to get them to approach, but not able to get any connection with defensive tools.
Very true. I think this might be a hard matchup just because he can just lame her out.
Yeah, it could be, but I also feel like it's probable that there is something that Mr. J could be doing to like prevent this, but it's just not enough experience.
Yeah, I think
not enough experience against in this kind of situation.
very true. I think he can definitely approach more. I mean, Vanessa's a very rushdown character. Doesn't seem like he has get off me tools. So I think so. Robert versus Matenkun.
Yeah, you have to be really close for the get off me tools to work as Matemkin. Oh, that's a
that. I mean, the damage is damage, so I don't think he can do much. I think he could have ran up, but I think Matenkun has a very slow run speed from what yeah, not the fastest.
You know, but still able to dash in. Oh,
Oh,
great!
very
anti-air.
good get off me.
Yeah, because even though it's not doing that much damage, you're just like running the clock every time that kind of thing happens.
This game really reminds me of Tekken 7, where a lot of just normal. It's just you want to get the damage on, and then when you take the huge combos, you can take it.
Yeah, that makes sense. You want to poke and then eventually find into the bigger combos. And Femboy just gonna straight 3-0.
Good job for Femboy.
Yeah.
He has just